and ignorance a sunset, confer upon the eye of territory, color, circumference, decay. Its amber revelation exhilarate the base, omnipotence inspection of our inferior face. And when the solemn features confirm in victory, we start as if detected in immortality. Crucifixion is recorded, only half many be. It's not affirmed of mathematics or history. On Calvary exhibited, too strange as many be, as persons or peninsulas, Gethsemane is but a province in the bank center, Judea, for journey or crusade days achieving too near. Our law indeed made compound witness, and yet there's never neither crucifixion than that. The blackberry wears a thorn in his side, but no man's heard him cry. He offers his berry just the same to partridge and to boy. He sometimes holds upon the fence, or struggles to a tree, or claps a rock with both his hands, but not for sympathy. We tell the heart to call it this moment to the sky, a little farther reaches instead red blackberry. Trust in the unexpected. By this was William Kidd persuaded of the buried God, as one had testified. Through this, the old philosopher, his talismanic stone discerned, still withholden to effort divine. 'Twas this alarmed Columbus, when Genoa withdrew before an apparition, baptized America. The same afflicted Thomas, when they assured was better, the perceiving not prohibited it believe. The brain within its growth runs heavenly and true, but let a splinter swear. Where is here for you to pat the current back when clouds have slit the fields, and scope a turnpike for themselves and trodden out the means? She heeded her the last, and is the first to rise. Her night doth hardly recompense the closing of her eyes. She doth her purple work and putted her away in low apartments in the sun, as worthily as we, to imitate her life. An impotent won't be, as make of our imperfect means the tulip of the bee. But the little Carmine had her face of emerald skin, her gown, her beauty is the love she does itself exhibit. Mine, it knew no design, it was not sickness, then nor any need of surgery, and therefore it was not pain. It moved away the cheeks, a dimple as the time, and left the profile plainer, and in the place of bloom it's left that little thing that never had the name. You've seen it on a cat's face. Was paradise to blame? If momently azure temerity drew near, and sinned never afterward, for some what that is so. It knew no lapse nor diminution, but large serene gone on until through dissolution it fell from man. It could not dim these planetary forces, no, but suffered an exchange of territory or war. I measure every grief I meet with narrow, probing eyes. I wonder if it waits like mine, or has a measure size. I wonder if they bore it long, or did it just begin. I could not tell that of mine. It feels so old. Wonder if it hurts to live, and if they have to try, and whether cold they choose between, it will not be to die. I know that some gone patient of life that has so little oil. I wonder if when years have filled some thousands on the hand that heart them early, such a lives could give them any balm. Or will they go on a chin still through centuries of man, enlighten it to a larger pain, in contrast with the love that we are many. I am told that is the various cause. Death is but one and comes but once, and only nails the eyes. There's a grief of one, a grief of gold, a sort they call despair. There's banishment from the deep eyes, inside of native air, and through I may not get the key correctly, yet to me a piercing comfort it affords in passing Calvary. To know the fashions of the cross, and how they mostly worn, still fascinated to presume that some are like my own, conjecturing acclimate on suspect signs adds poignancy to winter, the shivering fancy turn to a fictitious country.